Alright boys and girls, welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Thank you first off for joining me on the live stream for the test of Silver Mane Baek. Man oh man, we had like 800 people at one point watching, which is insane for me because usually average about 300. So thank you for those numbers and thank you for all the kind donations. So we did a lot of testing, guys. We did 2.5 hours worth of testing on various different content. So I'm going to give you guys the full breakdown of everything and then let you decide what you want to do with the information. I will give you my opinion. It is just my opinion, but I want you guys to run with it yourself and don't ask me if you should pull or not. This is data I'm providing you so you can make that adult-like decision on your own. I will give you my opinion, but I don't want you guys to take it home without seeing everything first. Okay, so first off, let's talk about what we did. I'll show you guys my Baek here. I went ahead and summoned on the live stream. I will put the live stream in the Discord, in the description as well. You can watch the whole thing. We did summon video. We got him to A5, etc. Right? So just so you guys are aware, here is my Choy. I'm going to put back his equipment right there. And then here's my Baek. Okay, we got him to A5 in the live stream. So if you want to go back and watch that, you're more than welcome to. Here's a few things we found. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some numbers, and I want you guys to think of these numbers and then use them however you will. Okay, so we did a couple tests. I'm going to explain to you guys what the tests were first so you guys understand where the testing came from. We went to the battlefield of trials. We went to stage 25 under the hunters, okay, which is a bear with no affinity, so no recommended element affinities whatsoever. And what we did is we ran a couple tests. By a couple, I mean quite a few, okay? So the way the test worked is we did single individual tests right here. Okay, so you guys can see here, stage 25, Battlefield of Trials, Bear Boss, no elemental advantage. So we did this live. You can watch all of this live. I'm just going to break down the numbers and give you guys what we found, okay? Single Hunter DPS order. So A7 Choy, which had 74k power, he killed the boss. There were 0 bars left, okay? So we clearly found that Choy is better than Silver Mane Baek in almost every aspect. From A0 to A5 to A whatever you want, A infinity. Choy is always the better choice. He is the top DPS in the game for a reason. For those who deny it, here's your data numbers. We ran this multiple times, by the way, okay? So 0 bars, 74k power, all right? So then I originally had Silver Mane Baek at A3. Okay, so we did that run first. Stage 25, same thing. He had 63k power. So that's a 10k, 11k difference. He had 18 bars remaining. Okay, 18 bars remaining. Now, I went and summoned at this point. I was like, you know what, frig it. We're going to summon. We're going to do apples to apples to some extent. The A7 versus A5, still pretty close. The only difference is a 4% difference in attack HP. It was still somewhat significant, but not enough of a significance that you'll see here. So we did Silver Mane Baek A5, stage 25. Same thing, 15 bars remaining, 70k power. Now it's a 4k power difference. Now here is what we found. This is very important for you guys to note. In an individual situation settings, Choy never ran out of mana or MP. He runs out of MP super quick. Silver Mane Baek runs out of MP super quick. Halfway through the battle, he was out of MP. It was impossible to keep going with the capacity. Bleed is also bugged with the weapon. Yeah, we found this. So if you go back and take a look, I'll even show you guys this right now. If you guys see here, I'll just put him in the fight here, okay? So you guys can see what I'm talking about. It is in fact bugged. So what ends up happening is when you apply bleed, the weapon removes the bleed. So you constantly have to compete with keeping the bleed up, which is broken. So I'll show you guys with the weapon and without the weapon. This is very important for everybody to see. And Netmarble, I hope you fix this because your weapon is useless. It's literally made it useless. So the dagger actually worked out being better. So here, I'll show you guys. Watch. So watch this bleed being applied, right? Watch. Bleed applied. Now watch when I do a basic attack. Boom. Gone. 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 I have to do core attack to get it back. Basic attack removes it again. I'll do it again. Watch. Watch this. Watch. Boom. Gone. Right? That's because of the weapon. Now, let's take the weapon out. If I do this again, right? If I do this again without the weapon, bleed stays. It's crazy. So the weapon is in fact bugged. So there's people that found this out. We did the testing. Found it live that it actually is in fact bugged, so we know that it is not working as intended. So when they fix this, I'll have to do another test, but I think we'll be able to shave off another 3 bars most likely on him, but I don't think it's still going to be as strong as Choy. Okay, so just everyone's aware on that here. I'll put the dagger on, for example. This increases basic attack. Now watch what happens. If I go in and if I enter, right, you'll see what happens. I'll do a bleed real quick and I'll just do basic attacks and the bleed will just stay. It will not be affected in any way, shape, or form. All right, so let's get in here and do this. Now, again, this data is very important, guys. I'm a data person. I need to give you guys what I see because I don't think just talking is worthy. I think it's important that you guys see this stuff in action, right? So there's the bleed. Now watch, basic attacks. Look, it just stays, and his core keeps applying it. So the bleed will never go away. It's an infinite bleed the entire time, right? So again, I'm not going to show you the whole battle. If you guys want to watch it, go back to the live stream. It will be in the description. There's 2 hours worth of data for you guys in that live stream, okay? So let's go back to our original look here. So then we tested him without the weapon. So the bleed actually stayed applied, and the SR dagger that we used that you just saw brought down the opponent to 10 bars at A5. So that's a 70k power, 74k power. Choy still took 10 bars away. And like I said, with the weapon, if we take margin of error away, I could probably shave this down to 7 bars. 7, maybe 6 bars. Still won't kill him. Okay, so Choy is still the better choice overall as a main DPS. There's no question about it. All right. Now, we did some more testing with other units. Believe it or not, my Kang, that's right, Kang, the guy who I put in SS tier as a broken unit that most people didn't believe me on, killed it. Yeah, he killed it. So I'm going to show you guys. My Kang is right here. Okay, A3 Kang with this, he had 43k power. Okay, I gave him a little bit more power. You guys can go back and watch the video again. He had 28 bars remaining. That's only an 18 bar difference for a 48k SR versus a 70k SSR brand new limited character. Okay, so if your Kang is higher up and you have better gear, I promise you, I would say he'd probably be about here and here. These 2 bars here. So Kang, very viable. Then we did Libora, who is also a DPS support unit at A7. At 66k power, she had 28 bars as well. So she did equivalent to Kang. Yeah, equivalent. Okay. Then we did Lim, who is a dark DPS range unit. He actually did a lot worse. He had 31 bars remaining at 63k power. And then people wanted me to try Emma, so I did Emma. She had 35 bars remaining with 60k power. You can see here 3 SSRs did worse than a SR right here. Yeah, Kang is that good. Kang is that good, okay? So then we took this and made it into a team session. So we did SM Baek, which is Silver Mane Baek, and Libora together in the same team. So 70k power, 60k power. With the same boss, they killed the boss on test 1 with 33 seconds remaining, and then the second time 55 seconds remaining, and the third time they did 56 seconds remaining. So we said on average 48 seconds for these guys to beat the boss. Then we tested Choy without the artifact weapon. So we took the artifact weapon off of Choy, okay, and I gave him this wand here instead. Again, you guys can go back and watch this, right? The QTE wand. And he was down to 70k power to make apples to apples comparison. So with Emma and Choy, both runs were 56 seconds. The third one was 58, give him 56. So very, very similar in terms of numbers. Now remember, the difference here though is Libora does a 15% more damage on the opponent. The charm effect is almost up all the time. At the same time, she boosts dark damage, which means SM Baek is getting a lot more damage output from that. Now, if you remove Libora from this and put someone else as a support like Min, I promise you the numbers will be lower. Keep that in mind, okay? Because Emma only brings a little bit to the team for this one, but enough to still justify having her there with Choy. So in a team setting where he's not running out of mana, he's pretty damn strong. He's pretty damn strong. He is, okay? So we did some Cerebus runs as well, too, because that's where a lot of people are stuck, and that's where some people want to use him. So we did a couple runs. We did about maybe 15 to 20 runs. So with CO, Lim, and Libora, who are my usual team, I had 30 seconds remaining each fight almost. Pretty equivalent, okay? Whenever I did CO, Silver Mane Baek, and Libora, we had 28 seconds remaining. So he doesn't bring much value to that fight, unfortunately. Not enough. Not enough to justify going for him, okay? So, and then we did a fight with Igris and Sung. Now that's a different story. I shaved about 20 seconds off that time with him with Sung. Now with Sung, I beat Igris with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left, I believe. Again, you guys can go back and watch it. Normally I'm at 1 minute and 40 something without him. That 20% attack boost that he does is incredible for Sung. So I will say that as a support, he's top tier support. So all in all, what does this all mean, right? Here's my suggestion to you guys. Choy is still the better option by far. And I'm by far. You guys can tell, okay? I will say this though. Baek is the second best DPS in the game. I mean, you guys can see the numbers there, right? Whether it's at A0 to A5, he's still going to be the second best DPS in the game. His biggest issues right now are the fact that his weapon is bugged and the fact that he runs out of MP way too quickly. So hopefully they fix both those things because the MP costs for his skills are way too high. Is he a necessity? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you lack DPS and you have Kang, I think Kang can fill that spot pretty well. If you lack DPS, I think Lim in a team setting and Libora can fill those spots pretty well. But will they match up to Silvermane Baek overall in DPS? No, he's much better. So is he a necessity? No. Is he shit? No. He's the second best DPS in the game? Absolutely. Choy just outclasses him in everything, right? Is he worth having as a free-to-play player? I think you could skip him. I think he's skippable. Is he worth having for a pay-to-win player? Absolutely. Why not? That 20% boost to Sung is huge. Also, the extra DPS for having an actual real DPS for dark units is pretty incredible. So those are my thoughts, guys. Free to play, you can probably skip. I think Choy is a better option. You have one more day to summon for him, I think go for him instead. Unless you want to say for Cha, that's up to you. I don't know anything about Cha yet. I'm not going to give you guys my thing without doing these kind of tests. This is what I'm going to do going forward with all testing, okay? For do you need him at A0 and above? Obviously, the more the better. You guys can see at A3, he had 18 bars. Again, the weapon was bugged, so we'd say 15 bars. We'll say the same as that. So there was a 5-bar difference with 2 more advances. So from A3 to A5, there was, let's say, 5 more bars of DPS gone. Okay? So take that as you will. All right, guys? So there you guys go. I hope this was helpful. Again, I will put the description of the video of the full live stream. You guys can check out all the testing there, all the gameplay there. Everything's there for you. This is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.